Susan Calvillo is an MFA candidate at San Francisco State University. Her poems have appeared in several magazines, including Ziziva, the Davis Poetry Anthology, Lumina, and West Wind Review. When she isn't writing, she is often hunting down pianos, painting owls, or sewing cardboard boxes into makeshift accessories. Please welcome Susan.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jason and Chris, for having me. Oh, too soft?
Just stand closer to it.
Oh, closer? Okay. So, let's see, I'm going to start with I guess I should just describe really quickly what this is. I've been doing kind of procedural poetry lately, and as a challenge to myself, I tried writing a poem of 7 stanzas that are anagrams, so every first line has the same 49 letters as the same, as the lines in 7 other poems. So I'm just going to read, it's kind of long, but I'll just read a couple of those to you. So the title is, Your Inability to Copy Grandeur is the Path to Originality. The section is called On Painkillers. Your iced groin is the hooting partiality, truly pointy, bah. Thawed owls airlift iceberg kilograms. It, tension notion that is, weighs zebra and clover on your tootsie. Yep, quest time. Search the unrewarding hospital cowboy. Prank cocaine into the belief of addiction. Absorb craft chambers. Why to read only hope sustains from pages of cacti while seen is Mercathine, Whitney, and sleep talk. Pain, indication of need. Chaos smitten. Your tangentially tidying burrito is the octopi apiary. Brittle cicady bathe in sofa snow whirligigs. Lord Mitten, Zen clots vow to behead rosy yogurt pies, antiquate shy prey, coney lint, crowbar tacos, wheat hippo husk, Nidarian emerge from rechargeable broth. If the crabbiest wonton did, if say, it considers how to clean up the mess if the mess is oneself, Agar art will define 9-pin chaos on the mini Yeti diet pancake. I didn't mean clap. I mean, you can wait till the very end to clap. That's fine. Okay. So lately I've been developing these poems that I call dual poems. And I call them that because each poem is composed of 2 parts of 2 perspectives on any given subject that I choose. And, or I guess I don't really choose it, the words sort of choose themselves, strange as that may seem, but because I use homophones and anagrams to create the poetry. So I'm going to do a set of these, and if you're interested in them, I'm going to also be at the grad showcase tomorrow from 3 to 5 in gym 100, I think, and displaying them. So you can check it out or just listen for now. This first one is in 3 parts, so to let you know when I'm switching different voices, I'll just pause between the breaks. Oh, is that for me? Okay. Let's start. So part 1, Free Cake Day, or Free Cake Day. When sleeping, cravings multiply. What starts as fishing for popsicles ends with my mouth around the whole frozen lake. A powdered truffle transforms into a trek up and a bite down on the crest of Monte Rosa. But when it's a simple lemon poppy pound cake, I wake, my stomach halfway downstairs, out to conquer this free cake. Skipping the paste, mince, beets, the old morning stretch, the croquet routine, and linen, to meet my sweet invention at the bakery post-haste. Yet misfortune sneaks by me outside of the shop. All the glass windows have been cleaned out, except coffee remains. What has the world come to? How rough an ocean will sway, there isn't a price I wouldn't pay, I promise, whatever the cost. Then, from beyond the counter, the clerk says, one slice has been saved. I die. Nauseated, I doubt the act. Just then I did sense someone on the street, a punk pirate expecting to take my piece. Let my cane be my sword. I've vigor and I can fend a fate. I'm so hungry, I could bury him in the brook. Pre-cake day. My, pirates have soared, the price of mincemeat's multiplied. A berry bouquet clean takes the cake, they crest beyond me. I have paced outside coffee shops when the whole world of stomachs was sleeping, stared down glass windows, mouth frozen, without a trifle or pound to pay, snuck in and trekked around Costco, powered through free samples and promotional tastes, kept pangs at bay. So when a bakery transforms the norm into exception, I could not concur more with its invention, Free Cake Day. How fortunate I felt when I arose this morning, my sweet abide away, all cravings iced over. Yet I sensed something fishy, expected a line to stretch down the street. Perhaps I came too late and this is the end. Then the clerk gives me a start, pops a piece out from the counter. One slice has been saved, one gem. But old Popsy is halfway ahead of me, en route and with keen spunk. Why then, the gent jets bent as bent in him. I'm no crook and I wouldn't cut, but I'll beat him if I run. Part 2. He comes with a velociraptor's gait, is taller, able, flying fast, but shall not pass, I say, craning my cane, and straight as an arrow I spear it, out from under his nose, right off the tray. The doves sing, flowers wink, I've taken the cake. Shoot, he's gone on a rampage. He nabbing ninny, he decided cynic, he high bleep. He hears me, he dares strike with a barrage of words. Cantankerous bandit, leave me what is rightfully mine. If this, sir, is how it must be, we'll duel to an accordion's thunderous theme. Battle around a boulder, bench, kissed, or on a stile, and after a rest, cue the trampoline. Have a chase through the hood or in a convent, nuns flying like bowling pins, careful to avoid our epic debris. But first I'll drop a clue, little crumbs, to admit I await on the dinghy, taking up oars to defend the loaf. Wait, for my lungs' sake, for a whale of stitch in my torso, hunger claims me. Boulder I trampled in, dared velocity and dove, for what was rightfully mine being first in line. But he tore the menu and rammed a page up my nose. I'll admit he has style, tycoon, but whatever hunger he claims, I've got dual pain. His intolerable spirit struck a chord. This is battle for the singe of a fast or to rapture's gate. His dingy cane word past me. If he's not careful, he'll slay the cake. No bandage could rescue it, none, if he cuts it to flour crumb debris. Off he's gone around a sake bar, surfs the storm afoot. He thinks he can hoodwink me by stitching it in a chute. Mark this, one can't con or circumvent a tanker, though I have no clue why he's thundering on about bowling pins and oars or wailing his own theme, airless hokum. Wait, he betrayed his grip. The little loaf is flying after leaves, flying beside cranes, toward a narrow strait, so I take an epic leap. Part 3. As if to take it hostage for ransom, he pursues the Hail Mary route, slice suspended by midair, the instant an image, snagged in grand pause. His arm outstretches like the God in the creation of Adam. To breathe life into that little lump, his body hews the water. The bread underbelly strikes his palm. Through fits of cacophonous kicks, the addict steers it from the fall, elevates it above wet flesh. Wound confounded, the cake's speed matched a yak with the weight shaved off its back. Momentum whisked the icing from its steady base. Sugary white flag deflating, dispersing in ripples. Calmly gnarls hems, lent wings. To home I go to rest and plant, water my lawn, my xerophyte. Harebrained stir, my appetite cannot face the throw. You caught it, so let it go to your waist. After I ran some, outstretched a steady palm, the little lump fell from midair into my tight fist. God, Mary, life's hosts in this instant, I would hail even a slice thin as a hair. The momentum of a snaggletooth shark on speed pursues the cream. The icing strikes the water's surface. I breathe in, match the dispersing root of the ripple, will not be wound up nor let the rest go to waste. Grandpa's got zero fight left in him. At this stingy age, what suspended his addict brain? He flags me over, deflated, cooks stuns. My Adam's apple kicks at the sugary white flesh. Wait, he coughs on the cake, mars the hue, oh virus body creation, conned wet, base deflating bread. My belly riots as if fit to yak. So I'll let it go, throw it back to the water, and imagine Dido tofu and whiskey under my cot. This next one does not have a title, so I will just jump in. In its plum age, let the bamboo adore. Oh, to live in delay of decomposition. Let it at most come to fear the compress of brother branches. As other stalks pass on, be airy, also dawdle, lay teepee, as a lizard's tail withers away with the sawdust. Let the dust delay. A stalk is a door. Is the door a liar? Let it bamboozle the atmosphere. The compass saw away despite what we are, so of blood. Come, press plumage into a composition. A tale retold, branches, lives on. In the withered, the other, it's after. This is called A Party for Dinner or For a Dinner Party. A party for dinner. Dash this heresy, doctor or not, only a nut admits in belief of a bandersnatch. Imagine its embryo, so savage, so wolfish, begotten exits, warts, fatalities, and pints. One could not choose to loot skulls or devour horses, a nefarious snatcher with passive fists. Mark the inedible napkins, now paper mache, their guests' cheeks near maroon, indeed, owing to the wine. Timber! He likely listened to a rapscallion, reflecting out of anime. Cease to breed tomfoolery. If clapping carries a skyward ferry to a frayed shore, enlighten me, what other walls may bend under popular belief? For a dinner party. It is not mere hearsay. Its ferry marks the sea's skyward cheek, rowing loot skulls. It carries only a paper machete, embryo. At shore, it steps out. Of its reflection, rapscallions, anemone hors d'oeuvres, or kin naps marooned amidst the poplars. Listen, their wine of walnut timber. One could not have guessed. Be afraid not of a bandersnatch. It breeds wool fish, another cod for pets. Choose a salvaged rotor like a straw. If a motley fool may imagine, what now? Its exit is so, with a sinuous dash and lightning, clapping under the incredible bend, then gone. Belief in belief. How are we doing? I kind of lost track of it. Yeah, pretty good. This one's called Him or Kim. Him. So this is what it means to tie the knot. Prints and a pronunciation of the prose, upon withdrawing from the altar, being met with chivalry. The canter chants of procreation, a dowry of consummation. No need for a tin pail, so this is a bridal prize. Wild lynx, bald vice, likened to a bust, though I'm awed by the absence of sunlight, the airless whir of hail rain. We're both born but will compose, chaste metapain and merry squirms before the night comes to a close. Him? So this is what it means to marry. This is a night, a prince, a prose, metaphor reigning over not more than lichen and bald, but at least hale we were, wild into this without warning, I'm pro-none, perhaps. There's still a chance to see abstinence. I must alter this odd creation or remain airless. I paled when he bussed me, am tied to slight fear for when he pries off clothes, am shivery at the summation of squirts. Why the bridal, veiled vice? Am I to canter into arms when chased? I will compose links to do right things with propane, so this is. I think I'll just do 2 more. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this one, but we've got Yumi in the house, right? Yeah. Not to say this is anything like hers, but this is kind of about things that are difficult to say, and we all know that she doesn't have difficulty saying things. So I'll just do this real quick. All right. How much truck could an unchucked truck if an unchucked nunchucked truck? Can kun shucks. If a kun choo choo, how loud? Much. Kun. And this will be my last one. At the sight of it, I could not eat, or I could eat a ton. It's it, hog, theft. At the sight of it, I could not eat. Quite bizarre to catch up with the Gorgon. Passionate, elegant, considerate non-person, even if a bit kitsch. Once her head built me a jungle gym from stone victims. Yet I couldn't take all that yammer, so I fondly forced a scarf down her throat. Then, to keep her from cracking up, I shoved her head, her one good eye, dilated, discarded, ran an end's end, handled hell along a zinnia, lily, son lemon. I could eat a ton. It's it, hog, theft. I'm so hungry I could eat a kraken. Already inhaled every melon in the kitchens. Drank more ketchup than I'm capable of bleeding. Frequented the bazaar till it ran out of stock. Considered the grocer, settled for the yam in her hand. With passion, ate, an elephant eroded. Scarf down a swan. A cheese platter might do, only if only it is a gorgonzola vein jungle on the moon. Thanks.